Give me a minute, y'all. There we go. Coming back up now.
This is Just So You Know Moments with a Twist. Your host, Dr. Jackson Dean, the pen player. You ready? Let's go. Just so you know, moments with a twist.
And we're back on again. So how about that? Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. But we're here. So let's start over again. This Just So You Know Mama is brought to you by Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean and Jackson Dean Investments. Just so you know, Dr. Jackson Dean, the pen slayer, author, I am a talk show host, a speaker, a life and success strategist, and an author. I inspire, empower, and coach others to be the best version of them. Welcome to Just So You Know Moments with a Twist. I'm your host, Dr. LaShonda Jackson. So, we had to end up starting over again, but that's okay. It's really okay because we want to make sure that we get it right. That's what we're doing. We're making sure. So, why don't we start by y'all liking and sharing, like and share, like and share this video. Be interactive and participative as we get it going. Second time. Okay? All right, here we are. So, my disclaimer, everybody knows that if for some reason my computer fall off the desk, I fall out the chair, or anything should go wrong, I'm gonna keep rolling right through this bad boy like nothing ever. With the exception of if you cannot hear me, and y'all were really Johnny on the spot this time by showing me that you could not hear me, and I appreciate it so much. And so let's go here. Let's make sure that we are still rolling. Okay. Let me check. Y'all see me? Look like we are. Okay. This is the last week of the month for National Blood Donor Month. And we're going to be moving into another month next week. And so, in regards to donating blood, if you have not donated, do it. If you do not know why you should donate blood, think for a moment how you would feel if you were having surgery or anything should happen and you need some blood and the blood wasn't. Think about that. The next thing, if you don't know how to go and donate blood, contact your local Life Blood Center for more information and be able to give it to you. So let's see what's going on. Taking a look at Facebook. Everybody was on, get back on. I'm on this page. Open up another page and see if I can see. Okay. So we're back on here now. Here we are. Thank y'all for coming back. Thank you for coming back. Thanks for the green hearts that just went up. Woo! I tell you, this technology is something. You think you're doing something here, and all of a sudden it's out again. But guess what? We're back on. So last week episode was entitled 2020 Vision, Accentuate the Positivity. Okay. Let me summarize that episode. Summarize last week's episode. Take the time for look for the positive in every situation, not the negative. Take time to look for all the possibilities to be positive than to be negative. Every situation counter. However, if you find yourself in a negative situation, get out. Ditch anything and anyone that is not fruitful to your spirit and not supportive to your growth. Stay as far as you can away from anyone or anything that notices everything negative about you. Never comments on anything positive about you, because no one, not me, not you, 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 no one is all bad. No one is all good either. How about that? So this week's episode is entitled 2020 Vision Release Day. Okay? How we doing out there? Thank y'all for coming back. Like and share, like and share, like and share. Host some watch parties. Host some watch party. And be interactive and participative. I know that was missed on the last one, but I wanted to add that in too. Be interactive and participative. That means put something in the comments. Talk to me. Give me some suggestions. Tell me what you're thinking about this whole situation. Okay? Now, back to our previously scheduled project show. This week's episode is 2020 Vision Release Day. Just so you know, Dr. Jackson Dean, the Pen Slayer, says, in light of everything that was going on this past weekend with the fatal loss of Kobe Bryant, I posted a call to action this past Sunday, calling for you to release anything and everything holding you back, holding you down. Okay, y'all, did you see that? Did you see that? Sunday was a release day, and I preference it with a release day and not your release day, because I know there are many that did not release, and you're still holding on to things that you should have long ago released. Let go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. So Sunday was a release day, not necessarily your release day. But today can be your release day. How you feel. If you are ready, if you are ready to let some things go, if you're ready to get that all that out of you, let it go. Today could be your day, okay? Because those of you, those of us, many of us, many of you that are still holding on to things, and you may say that I released on Sunday when Dr. Jackson did ask you to, but you know you still holding on to these things. And so by holding on to it, what you're doing, you're allowing the negativity to feel like they got a place in you. They have a space in you that y'all good with what's going on. Huh? You're okay with that little stuff that's in your spirit that's holding you back, that's holding you down. You don't ever want to be okay with anything or anyone that's holding you down or holding you back. That's something you definitely want to get out of, get out of, get out of as soon as possible. Quickly. Get out of it. Whatever that you're holding on to, look at it, research it, survey it, look it up and down, crossways, and see how it's benefiting you. Is it benefiting you in any way? Is it conducive to your growth in any way? What impact is it having on you moving forward? Pretty much everything we do has some level of impact on us. But what I'm talking about is the things that we're harboring, things that we're holding inside. What is that doing for your growth? How is that having an impact on you moving forward? How is that doing something beneficial for you? Y'all check and see if my mama got on. She probably got lost in the other one. Check on my mama. Make sure she okay. So she want to get on too. But that's what I'm saying. Find your release day. Everybody's release day is not going to be the same. Everybody's not going to be able to move forward on the same day and at the same time and at the same pace. Some people are going to move fast. Some people are going to slow. Some people are going to be right there at the median. You know, that person that always drives the exact limit, not going to go over by any shape, and they're not going to be under by any fashion. Okay, they're going to be right there. You're going to have those people, and guess what? All of that is okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, as long as you, get past it, as long as you move, as long as you keep moving forward, and you don't allow it down to keep. Because all of us have been in situations where getting hurt, and we've all been in the position where hurt someone, right? None of us are immune to that. None of us are exempt to being hurt. And we are not exempt to hurting somebody. I don't care how good they say they are. I don't care how many halos they got following them around everywhere they go, and they always feel they have hurt somebody in their lifetime. And it may not be anything major. And it could have been an accident. But it still don't mean that somebody wasn't. So what I'm saying is short is that y'all fall short. Hurt people. Hurt, okay? So we all been in this situation, right? We've all been in situations where we felt burdened down and guilty. You know, sometimes the issues are made feel guilty about situations. I tell you what, let's do this. Let's stop right now and do a breathing exercise. I want you to close your eyes. Let those shoulders down. A lot of us, we carry a lot of weight on our shoulders. Let's relax those. In and out. Now I want you to take a deep, deep breath all the way from your stomach. Just hold that breath for about 4 counts. Release it. Even with that, just blowing out some of that extra steam and stuffiness that you have in there, that's a relief as well. And sometimes when you find yourself in a situation where you can't really verbalize how you feel, can't really talk to anyone about how you feel, or there's nobody there at the time when you could talk about it, but you feel something bubbling on the inside and you feel yourself going to get upset or you blow up or whatever, blow it completely, blow it completely out, blow it completely out of your mind. Just doing that right there, that's going to take that away from your mind for a little while anyway. And it may give you the opportunity to come up with another option to handle the situation opposed to going up on your mind or either being so pissed off that you start crying or acting out or whatever it is, however you handle your situation. This can help you by just taking some time, closing your eyes, relaxing your mind, relaxing your body, your shoulders, breathing in really deep, holding it for a few seconds. I always say about 4 or 5 seconds to hold it, and then take a full breath out, blow it all the way out, all the way out. When you take that full breath, you take that breath all the way from your stomach, all the way up, all the way up. Now, since we got through that, about the negativity, as I was saying, that we all hurt each other and we all have been hurt by others, and we may tend to hold on to that hurt, where it becomes um, a problem for us on the inside and a problem the way it impacts the way that we deliver it impacts the way that we look at things. It just a total impact on us going forward. And so the problem with that, it doesn't really begin with us allowing the situation to happen, because sometimes we can't. The problem actually begins when we allow that situation to change us for the worse. When you find yourself in a situation and you're upset or you're burdened down or you feel guilty or you hurt somebody or somebody hurts you and you start to fester those feelings, it's it's not the problem that we have those feelings, because that's what they are. They're feelings. Everybody has feelings. But it's when we start to allow it to change us for the worse. And so that's why I asked you to go back and look at your situation and look at this thing, whatever this thing is, and see how it is benefiting. What type of effect positively is it having on you? And if it's not having a positive effect on you, you know that's something that different things happen for a myriad of reasons. It's just how it affects you and how you allow it to affect you is where you start having the issues. It determines how you recover, it determines how you see things, it determines how you move forward with things, okay? So that's what I'm trying to relate to you this night. Psalms 131:2 says, I have calmed and quiet myself, and like a weaned child with his mother, I am a weaned child and content. You know what that means? Sometimes you have to be content about the situation you're going through and become content, just like a nestled into the content. Because different things will happen. Different things are going to happen for a myriad of reasons. Like I said, it's how you choose to recover from them. It's how you choose to allow them to impact what you're doing going forward. What effect does it have on you? Does it benefit you or does it not benefit? Positive thing or is it a negative thing? You're going to always look for the positivity. There'll be times when you're going to be placed in situations where negativity is going to show up. And don't think that you won't. Everybody has been placed in situations like that. Other people have placed you in situations, a negative atmosphere, a negative environment, um, just to see how you react. Let me see what she, let me see how she going. Let me see if she gonna blow up. Let me see if she gonna pop somebody real good. I just want to see. But not only will people put you in situations like that, God will put you in a situation just to see how you will respond. Okay? What your response is gonna be. And so what I want you to do is to gain control of your emotions. Learn to have control of your emotions. Sometimes the biggest giveaway of any situation is how you react to it. And there was a saying, life is what 90%, 10% of what happens to you, and 90% of how you react to it. Something like that. Somebody put it in the comments of how it go. I know it's something similar to that, but I do know that the major amount of it is how you react to it, not necessarily what the situation is happening to you. And so when you find yourself in situations, negative surroundings, take some time to process that act. Mentally survey it, see what's going on with it, and determine, is this important enough for me to blow up? Is this important enough for me to get upset and get all twisted, as to say? How does this affect me going forward? What positive can I gain from this situation? And so I know I'm asking you to do a lot of thinking during this time when the situation is happening just like that. But you have to prepare yourself. You have to prepare yourself for situations because if they haven't came, they will come. And I'm pretty sure at the age that we are now, we've all been in those type of situations. So you got to prepare yourself to be calm and to survey those situations and how they benefit you. And if it's not going to benefit you, don't entertain it at all. Person, place, or thing. Don't do it. You have to decide whether this situation is worth your peace. And that's the most important thing, your peace. Your peace of mind, or your peace in your soul. That's the most important thing. If whatever you're going through disturbs your peace, it's going to subtract from your peace, you don't need it. That's too high of a price to pay for a situation that may only last 5 minutes, if it lasts 5. And for a situation that's not going to benefit you anyway. Is it going to move you forward? Is it going to take you to the next level? Is it going to take you to the level in between, a level and a half? Is it what is it going to do for you? If it's not going to do anything to promote you, it's only going to demote you, don't entertain it. Let it go. Let it go. One of the things I like to say is, you got it. You got it. Because I'm done with it. Because I realized that this is not worth my peace and this is not going to benefit me in any way. I got too many other things on my mind. I got too many other things I need to do. I got too many things I need to think about and work on to be worried about some foolishness. And that's the way you have to be if you want to level up. You want to level up, you're going to have to learn to discern what's important, what's not important, what's beneficial and what's not beneficial, what's going to move you to the next level. If it's not, do not entertain it. Because there's going to be a lot of situations where, like I said, people want to see how you act in that particular realm. And they'll try to do things to put you in a position where you can act out. Because they want to have something to say about you anyway. Those not your people. Those are people that's just trying to bring you down. And anytime there's somebody that's trying to bring you down, guess what? They're already beneath you. They're already beneath you. If they're trying to shade you here, shade you there, and shade your work and shade your work over here, don't even worry about it. They're already behind you. You moving forward. You you don't drive looking in your rearview mirror. You look out the windshield. That's why the windshield is so much bigger. It's because so you can see everything that's in front of you. And the rearview mirror is small because you really don't need to worry about what's behind you. I have to glance at it once. I don't want nobody driving around. Don't know that you got your trailer coming off the back of your truck or whatever like that. But I digress. I digress. The windshield. We're gonna worry about the windshield because the windshield is big and broad and it's bright. You can see everything in front of you, everything. Where are you going? The windshield is taking you where you're going. The rearview mirror is where you came from, what you left, what you put aside. That's what the rearview mirror does. Windshield takes you forward, okay? So if you didn't release on Sunday, and like I said, you really didn't have to. That was up to you. You can take this time. You can take this day, or you can set you a date to release, to let all that other stuff that don't mean nothing go. Release. Dr. Jackson Dean is giving you permission. Release it all. Release it so that you can unclog your mind, so that you can have the space to put new thoughts and new projects and new benefits in your mind. But as long as you still carrying all this other stuff that's clogging up your mind and your head and your thoughts and your heart and your soul, you don't have any room to put any new thoughts or new people, new situations or new projects in there. Because all of this is a clutter. It's just like having a handful of stuff and then you want to go and pick something else up, but you can't pick up anything else because your hands are full. Either, now, let it go. I ain't gonna even say flip it over to the other hand. No, you don't want to do that. If it's some old stuff, it doesn't mean you're in the good. Get rid of it. It's your peace of mind. That's what you want to keep sacred. Peace. Peace. Because your peace of mind is important to your growth, and you have to protect it at all of your might to ensure that it's safe, that it's open. But look, I need you to decide today that you're not going to allow anything or anyone hold you back, keep you bound, make you feel guilty about things, whatever. I need you to decide today that you're going to let those type of disruptions or disturbance of your peace go. You're going to let it go. What is it? Let it flow, let yourself go. That's what I'm talking about. Don't let foolishness and stuff ruin your day. Protect your, because foolishness is all around you. Negativity is all around you. But you want to always look for the positive. Look for the positive. You want to look for people that have good energy. They have good energy and then they come around you, guess what? You can pick up that vibe and you have good energy too. But when you have somebody that's always negative and they come into you, come into your area, your surrounding, your space, guess what? You can start to feel that negativity getting on you. It's almost like, get this off me. Get this off me. Take that on back with you and you go on. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Let me have my peace. You want people that's going to pour into you that good energy. And you can pour back into them with that good energy. And you help each other to move forward and make decisions and come up with new projects and become the best version of yourselves. That's what you want. You want that positive energy all around you. Don't let someone else's misery and disappointment stunt your growth. You keep doing what it takes to move forward, move up, level up. Control those emotions. Like I told you, your emotions dictate your emotions. Remember, I told y'all that some few episodes ago. That's probably last year, a year before last, when I told you about that. But it's still the same. It still means the same. It still holds true. Your emotions dictate your emotions. And what that means is how you think, how you feel dictates what you do and how you handle things. So you got to get some control on your emotions so that you can move better, better, higher, level up. That's what you want to do. You have control of your emotions. So if you get in a situation where people can control your emotions, guess what? They can control you. They can control everything around you. They control everything in your life. And if it's somebody that don't want to see you move forward and they have control over your emotions, guess what? They're going to do everything that they can to ensure everything that they pour into you is negative so that you don't ever move forward. Some people are comfortable with you being where you are. Don't allow nobody to make you stay where you are. You keep moving forward. Keep moving up. Don't allow them to pour that negativity in you. Don't allow them to control your emotions. Get control of your emotions so that you can pass it all. You can rise above their foolishness, okay? Because that's exactly what you'll be doing. Using your emotions to dictate your emotions. Your emotions will take you right over, up, and over their foolishness, okay? Calm down. Calm down. You don't need to do anything rash. Keep your own peace, okay? Just so you know, Dr. Jackson Dean, the Pen Slayer says, you can be successful in spite of an environment of negativity, okay? You can be successful despite an environment of negativity. That's like I said, look for the positivity in everything, okay? And release yourself from the negativity in that situation. Don't allow anybody to dictate your movement. They do that by dictating your emotions and controlling you. Don't do it. You want to look for growth. And in your growth, you got to think of yourself as the author. You are the author of your own story. You are the author of your own situation. You are the author of every circumstance around you. So write it. Write that narrative the way that you want it. Don't give anybody else the pen to write your narrative. You write your own narrative, okay? Don't let them hold your pen. You hold on to your pen. Let them get their own pen. Because if they start holding your pen, they may even turn it around and erase you out the picture. Or you may think that they're writing the success in for you. And guess what? They use an invisible ink. So it starts off looking like something, but when you go back to reflect, guess what? There's nothing there. So write your own narrative and use some permanent ink. All right, let me see who's out here. So, oh my goodness, who we got here? All my besties on here tonight. Hey, Barbara. Barbara Goodall. That's my bestie, y'all. Got my sissy Michelle is on. Hey, Don. Hey, Big Daddy. Hey, Ariva. Hey, Trenda. Hey, Rhonda. My cousin Rhonda's on here. Hey, how are you doing? We have Stacy, Aura, two of my classmates. Thank y'all for being here. Charles Porter. Hey, Mr. Porter. Tawana, that's another classmate. And my Aunt Kim. Charlotte Adams' cousin. Danny Sneed. Hey, how are you? Taurus. Jennifer Brown. Edwards, how you doing? Hey there, who else do we have here? Filthy Rick. How you doing, Filthy Rick? Hyper Intake. How are you doing? Inspiration. How are you doing? Hey, thank you all for joining. Who else is here? Sweetie. LM Dunn is here. That boy. Hey, that boy. And Poppy on Poppy. How you doing? Hey, Cyber King. How are you? Thank you for those green hearts that just went up. Thank y'all so much. We got any comments tonight? Let's look and see. Michelle says, hi, sissy. Uh, Charles Porter said, you look marvelous. Thank you. Oh, my bestie said, you're a blessing, Bessie. Thank you. That's so sweet. Um, Reba says, you left it open any days and let it go day. That's right. When I said release day, I left it open for you to decide which was your release day. It didn't have to be that day, but you're gonna have to finally decide you want to get rid of that stuff and let it go. So that would be your release day. But I want your release day to be soon so you can move forward, because as long as you holding on to all that stuff, it's gonna stagnate you. You're gonna be stagnated. You're gonna be stuck in your area. It's just like trying to walk in some thick gooey mud, and it's just pulling you back, and you find yourself getting tired. Or even quicksand, and the more you try to move forward, the more it pulls you back. You don't want that. You don't want that. People says say that. Let's see what we have. Barbara said the easiest thing to lose is negative energy. That's right. Let it go. You don't need it. It's not doing anything for you. Reva said this is refreshing. Thank you. Don said good evening. Reba said, when you hold on to negative feelings, things that become toxic. That's right, toxic is. Hey, Robert Peters. Hey, Janice. Janice Sneed said, checking in. Hey, Anita Wilburn. Hey, Gloria Newson. How y'all doing? Thank y'all so much for joining. I appreciate y'all so much. And I appreciate y'all for coming back from the last show. Something happened with the technical difficulty, but we're not going to worry about that. We're back. We came back. We had a good show. Everybody's happy. I'm happy. You're happy. All good. Life is good. Okay. So this concludes our episode this week on 2020 Vision Release Day. Please join me every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on Facebook Live, Periscope, YouTube, and you can also catch me on Spotify. For more information on Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean and the services and books that I offer, visit me online at www.drlashondajacksondean.com. See you next week for Just So You Know Moments with a Twist. Bye bye.